Okay, last but not least, my friend Blake Cohen is in the middle over there. Blake is a recovery specialist. He's a nationally known speaker and a published author. His book is in the back, and he's a passionate visitor of young people, of reaching out to people who are fragile, who need a voice. So I'm pleased to introduce you to Blake Cohen.
Thank you, Joel. He always makes me sound so good. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Hi. Making sure you guys are awake out there. Yeah, I'm super grateful to be here. It's awesome to see that everybody's come out for such an important cause and that you guys are willing to learn about this. Unfortunately, most parents aren't living in reality. Most parents are saying that my kid would never do that. My kid could never end up using drugs. My kid could never end up dying of an overdose. My kid doesn't vape. My kid doesn't bully. And that's just not the case. That's not the truth. Is that it could happen to anybody. But the best part of what I do is I get to go into schools and I get to speak to kids. And I get to talk to them about this disease. And I get to talk to them about vaping and opioids and marijuana. And what I'm finding is that, yes, they're aware of vaping and they're aware of all of these issues, but they don't know what it actually is. They're not educated. They're just told not to do it. So this is such an important event that we can all learn as a group here of how to educate our kids and what's the best way to speak to them and to learn some more information about each one of these issues so that we can best relate that to these kids so they can fully understand what they're getting themselves into. Because no matter what we do, it's going to pop up. There's going to be a vape put in their face. There's going to be a joint. All of this is going to be put in their face. It's going to happen. We can't avoid that. But we can at least educate them enough so they can make their own decision about what they want to do. And you guys talked about the fentanyl overdoses, and it's so much more than just fentanyl, unfortunately. You know, I know we've had, last year I think there was 100,000 deaths related to alcohol. There's other drugs like benzodiazepines being mixed with the opioids. I mean, these drugs and alcohol are killing our youth. They're killing our adults. So this is a very serious issue that we're dealing with. So I'm so grateful for you guys to be here, and hopefully we can all work together to make a difference tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.
Say something really quick, if you don't mind. First of all, you guys are amazing. I'm so happy you're here. It is about leadership. And the best way I can describe it is because we do some work in the corporate environment, and honestly, adults are pretty much behave like children most of the time. And we look at a trickle-down effect, where we go in there and we talk about vulnerability and talking about, oh, if you have depression, it's okay to talk about. If you struggle with addiction, it's okay to talk about. But the leaders of the company often don't adopt that. So then the rest of the employees of the company aren't willing to take that chance of speaking up. So in a family system, you guys are the bosses. You guys are the leaders. So the family system has to trickle down. So families have to be willing, parents have to be willing to be vulnerable enough with their kids to share their stories. A good leader isn't somebody who is perfect all the time. A good leader is somebody who's willing to be vulnerable and open and authentic